Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey. Well, today I'm very, very excited about today's episode because we're talking about if not my favorite variety. We're talking about Sangiovese from Italy. Now, I don't know why I like it so much. Maybe it's because the first time I drank a European wine, a good wine, I was in a restaurant in Lucca when I was a Brook University student. We ordered a huge carafe of wine. Lucca's a walled city in Tuscany. And I can just remember putting my nose in it and smelling it. And I smelled it for a couple of minutes. And both my friends looked at me like I was crazy. But after that, I kind of fell in love. Sangiovese comes from central Italy, makes wines with this nice tanginess and acidity that I really like. So we're going to talk about Sangiovese and what you're going to find out there, because sometimes you're not going to see a wine that specifically says Sangiovese. Sangiovese is the main grape in a blend of a wine that you probably know about, and that's Chianti, like the bottle we have here. That's the one we're going to actually taste today. It can be a varietal wine, like this one right here by Tenuta Folesano. This is the Sangiovese from Emilia Romagna from 2013. We are not going to taste this today, but I'm excited to taste it. I do like Sangiovese from Emilia Romagna. We were there about exactly a year ago, and I wish we would have been shooting these video series then, but hey, what can you do? And then finally, Sangiovese is going to be a main component in a lot of wines you see out there that say Toscana or Toscana Rossos, which means Tuscan Reds. This is the Brancaia 2013 tray. This is Sangiovese, Merlot, and Cabernet Sauvignon. We had this yesterday for Memorial Day cookout. Really enjoyed this wine. Typical tanginess, fruit tanginess, a little bit of dirt, a slight bit of minerality that you get with Tuscan wines. Anything you want to add on that, Shireen? No? Okay. All right, so let's get to tasting the Chianti Classico. I'm excited about having this. I have here the Monsanto Chianti Classico Reserva from 2008. Now, Chianti, once again, is not a grape. It's a region. And Sangiovese is the main grape. This one is 90% Sangiovese, 7% Canaiolo, and 3% Colorino. Those are also Central Tuscan grapes. Now, Chianti is actually a big region made up of 9 subregions. So when you get wines that just say Chianti, they're going to be maybe a little more inexpensive, maybe a little more generic. Chianti Classico is a very specific part of that region. And Reserva means that this wine has been aged a little bit longer. Really excited to try this. I think Sangiovese, Central Italy, also brings, while the wines sometimes can be extremely expensive, they also bring a lot of value as well. I mean, this tray right here was $15. Folesano was $14. This was $18 on sale. So they don't have to be really expensive wines. You want to take that? I'll give one to Shireen here. I think that's why I like them so much. Honestly, from where I'm at right now, and this hasn't changed a lot, if I have to drink just a table wine, or I want to go back to a wine that I'm familiar with and I just enjoy it, I'm always going to pick a Tuscan red with Sangiovese as a primary component. Some of the wines can be very expensive. Super Tuscans from Bulgari, the Tignanello that Shireen likes so much, Brunello di Montalcino. Those wines can be expensive, but you can also get some values. Let's take a look at this. So first of all, nice color. Sangiovese inherently usually does not provide a lot of color unless they extract more or manipulate it a little bit more. This one is kind of more of a garnet color. Definitely has some browning on the edges. It's clear. You can see through it. This.
Very good.
Shireen and our very first date, we were at an Italian restaurant, and she picked a Chianti Classico, which I paid for, and it was in Singapore, so it was probably about 4 times more expensive than it actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. No.
No, I'm not complaining now. I got a deal out of that bottle of Chianti Classico. So really floral and red fruit. Wouldn't you say that's floral, red fruit, and dirt?
A lot of red fruit, cherry, red currant, A bit of leather, peppermint, barnyard.
I definitely get a little leather, a little bit of peppermint. You know what I love about Sangiovese? I love sour cherry. Sangiovese delivers a sour cherry component that I really like. This smells
Delicious.
awesome. And we did not decant this. This is just poured and popped.
Wonderful.
So Sangiovese, Brunello is a little bit different. Brunello di Montalcino, which is a Sangiovese, but Sangiovese inherently are more medium body, medium minus, so it's not really heavy on the palate. Sangiovese delivers great acidity. You get some nice minerality. This is like sour cherry, chocolate, cedar, tar, excellent mouthfeel. The acidity's under control. This is pretty darn well balanced. And a little bit of dirt and chocolate. Oh man. What else you pick up on? This is really, really, really good. Really good wine.
Probably needs a while to decant.
Yeah. I'm gonna. This is gonna be better as it airs. It's 2008. It's got 8 years on it. I am gonna score this bad boy, as of right now. I'm gonna score 4.3 out of 5. I think it's very good. I know this vintage has got 92 points from James Suckling, and it got a couple other 90-point scores from other wines. This is really, really good. This I got this. I picked this up from a supermarket in town. I think I'm gonna go get the few bottles that are left. This is really, really, really good stuff. So, once again, Sangiovese is a winner. There was no disappointment. I've been wanting to get this bottle for a long time, and hey, look, it delivered. What'd you say?
Yep. Steak time.
Hopefully we do. Yeah, we're going to pair this with a steak. So if you like this episode, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel. I will see you at the next episode.